Hello, my name is Nancy Morales. I'm a fourth year biomedical engineering major, and I'm planning to get my specialization in nanotechnology. And for BMES, I am vice president this year. Last year, I was treasurer slash secretary for the summer. And yeah, I'm really excited for what the club has done, and I'm looking forward to keep going. So, what made me choose biomedical engineering? So to be honest, in high school, the major was not well known. I'm from Santa Ana, so like the high school that I went to, or in general, I wouldn't hear like there was like engineering mentioned, but I just knew like mechanical, aerospace. I had no idea biomedical engineering existed until my friend, actually one of my closest friends from middle school, and we still were friends and had similar classes in high school. She's like, oh, it came to our end of our junior year, and she's like, we're gonna put down as your major for college applications because they're gonna be the beginning of senior year. And I was like, I guess I like math and science, like building stuff, but I've tutored and helped students in a trigonometry class, and I really like math and teaching it. So maybe I know career-wise, I think I'll just put down like applied mathematics or like mathematics, and hopefully that helped me get into being just a math teacher. And yeah, teach high school students. But then she's like, oh, you should research and look into biomedical engineering because it's something maybe you would like because you want to help people, maybe not like with medicine wise, but like really like building medical devices. And I'm like, what, really? They get to do that? I researched right away that night. I remember after she told me, and once I read about it a little bit more, I'm like, that's something I want to do. And yeah, I just applied to UC Irvine, and then um, my other 4 UCs with biomedical engineering, and then applied mathematics as my second choice of major. And then I knew I was gonna go to Irvine after then I got chosen for biomedical engineering, my top choice. And yeah, I just came in with the open mind and really wanted to learn more, make an impact. I knew I wanted, so that's what brought me here. And that's what I. So if I could describe BME in one word, why I chose BME in one word or phrase, I would say it's because I wanted to improve their quality of life, patients' quality of life. Like I knew what biomedical engineering was, what it meant, like how they create the devices that doctors use day to day in hospitals, and how they do like smaller devices that monitor and do diagnosis for at home, like for patients that are at home that don't necessarily have access to a hospital. To me, that was amazing, and that's what I would choose. Is why I chose BMEs. So currently, I am a student, so I'm senior year, right? So I'm taking my senior design project. So I'm working on that. I have to learn Python, and this is what I'm sort of trying to do right now to help my team. But on the side, I also work at Starbucks. I'm a barista. But regarding research, I have the privilege of being in Dr. Wendy Liu's lab in the Department of Biomedical Engineering, and her lab mostly focuses on immunology and biomaterials. And I specifically worked under the graduate student Raji Nagala. Yeah, under her, I mostly took over her 2D in vitro wound scratch model assay, where I would culture fibroblasts and macrophages, these two type of immune cells that are really important in the immune response. I had to culture these two cells in 24-well plates, and I would either introduce different drugs to see what effect it would have on fibroblast migration. And that's important because those cells obviously want them to migrate faster because, and then ultimately contract because they're the ones that end up closing your wounds. And that's really important in wound healing and immune response, right? Wound healing, because we want to ultimately have the wound closing, wound healing process go faster. And then we also doing, like clinical trials on mice. So we would implant different gel stiffnesses. So that's where your biomaterials comes in, and try to test how would their softer gels versus stiffer gels, see which one would provide a faster wound healing process. Yeah, so how did I get to where I am now? So I would say coming in as a freshman into college, I was very curious, and for sure I really wanted to put myself out there more, get out of my comfort zone. So I really challenged myself and I said, okay, like only 14 students from your high school are coming to UCI, so they don't know you, and you're the only one who's coming in as biomedical engineering. So just go for it, shoot your shot, you know. So I remember I came in, I joined so many clubs. My first year, but then second year I started limiting myself to two that I know would really make a difference, and for sure one of them was Biomedical Engineering Society. This club really helped me so much because I knew right when I joined it was something, because it did not only offer project experience, professional development help, and just, you know, like I had a social life as well. Another organization that I am still part of until today right now, who has really helped and shaped me who I am, is Engineering Student Council. Last year when I held the position of faculty engagement co-director, um, that really helped me get out of my comfort zone even more, further develop my public speaking skills, because literally in high school I would have not been able to speak in front of a 200 student lecture hall because I was just frightened. So just for me on my end, I also had to do a lot of emailing, a lot of going to office hours of different professors, and really getting out of my comfort zone as well to have them come out to spend time with our students. And that was just something really amazing that I got to experience, and I'm so thankful for, and have really played something in my life and has really helped me get to where I am now. Last but not least, I would say my family and my friends and closest people I've got to meet along the way in different orgs and different just classes in general. So BME has affected my life in so many ways. I would say just literally broadening my passion, and I know I want to work in a company that their mission is to help patients, and specifically medical devices that are implantable. And I know my long-term goal is being project manager, and because I've heard from so many professors saying that not only do biomedical engineers have like a large scope of knowledge, and that sort of helps them be able to communicate effectively with other engineering disciplines such as mechanical, electrical, because in our course curriculum we're taught everything from coding, from building, machine shop skills, from presenting as well, from electronics as well. We have a class dedicated to that. So we're, as one of my professors said, a jack of all trades. Okay, so what advice would you give to students pursuing an education or career in biomedical engineering? I would say just come in curious and just really ready to explore the field, involved in as many extracurricular activities as you can, those that will bring to you something like really special to the table and help you flourish both professionally, academically, and like just socially as well as a person. You'll be amazed as to what you can accomplish, because there will come those days where you want to quit so bad, or you want to just give up, but just it's fine. Take a step back, breathe, yell, or whatever you need to do. Reach out to somebody if you need to. Your hard work ethic will get you places.